What's up, you guys? It is your girl Kira Shanice, and I'm trying something new here with these videos. I'm gonna try a podcast style because I haven't been feeling great lately, and I don't really feel like coming on camera. But anyway, if y'all follow me and y'all know and y'all watch my reviews. Sorry, I'm setting up my camera. I'm a bit distracted because I done recorded this video 3 times, and it is it's been giving me trouble. This review's supposed to be in the anyway. But as we know from the last week's episode, Spencer got himself in a bit of a debacle with Toledo State and that whole letter of intent thing. And now we know in episode 5, the coach is like, "No, look, he gon' we gonna get Spencer James to play for us by hook or by crook." So he is going to the blogs and anybody that'll listen, putting out press releases, pretty much saying that Spencer James can't be trusted. He played them. He backed out when they had his whole offensive line built around Spencer James, and Spencer James just played him pretty much. And if we watched the episode last week, we all know that's complete bull. That's not true. If anybody got played, it was actually Spencer, in my opinion, because I believe they knew for a fact if he knew Coach Dante would not be there this season, he more than likely wouldn't have signed with Toledo State. So in this episode, we got Billy, we have Grace, and we have Miss Baker. They're all trying to figure out a way to kind of get Spencer out of this sticky situation because we know right now at this moment they're saying he can either go play for Toledo State or sit out his entire freshman season, like his entire freshman year. So, of course he doesn't want to do that. So, Laura, she's working on all the legal stuff, the legalities. And Billy, he's actually done something of his own. He actually put together a combine for the boys. And I really didn't know what a combine was, but according to the TV show Combine, he got a bunch of coaches together from different schools, and he got a lot of boys together from different teams. I'm assuming in the surrounding area, and they came out and they showcased their skills. They're running in whatever position they played on the field or chose to play at this combine. They would showcase their skills to all of the coaches, and he told them he wasn't making any promises, but who knows, something could come of it. And I think that was really, sweet of him to do. Also, in this episode, Olivia, she's doing great actually. She is actually becoming more mature in her sobriety and actually being considered to be a sponsor to a lot of the other teenage girls that are pretty much going through similar situations as she did. And in this episode, we saw that she actually got really close to one of the other what do you call them? I'm gonna call them peers. I don't wanna call them drug addicts or nothing like that. But one of the other peers, a 15-year-old girl, and I can't remember her name right now. But a 15-year-old girl that's pretty much going through the same thing that Olivia has gone through, and pretty much they are like mirror images. Like, oh my God, she reminded me of season 1 Olivia, just badass, wanna be badass, and all of that type of stuff. But anyway, so long story short, Olivia ends up being her sponsor throughout the not throughout the episode, but towards the end of the episode you'll see it. But we're gonna skip on over to what else did we have? What else? What else did we talk about? Yeah, I don't have no notes. I'm winging it here. I am winging it. But what else in this episode? Oh, we got to see Patience. She was in the studio doing her thing, laying down some tracks. and it sounded pretty good. I actually liked the song, and Layla and everybody that was in the studio, they was feeling it, and she actually offered Patience a not a spot on the tour, but a headliner on the tour, being that we all know Coop couldn't, do the thing, and she ended up dropping out. And this is kind of a sticky situation for Patience because she, Coop is her girlfriend, and she feels as if, she's replacing her. And with everything that Coop has been through this past, few months or a year, and the fact that she lost, music, something that was so near and dear to her heart. Patience, she was like, I really don't know. I gotta talk to Coop. This is a kind of a sticky situation for me. And Layla was like, what, I understand, but I got a business to run and I got other artists that I am considering, and us being friends, you know, extending this to you first, but I give you 48 hours to, talk to her about it and get back to me. So Patience has a lot to think about in this episode, you guys. And I'm hoping that she actually goes on the tour because they're young right now. They are still in high school, 18 years old. I mean, who's to say if they're going to be together? They may or may not be, but they really need time to grow and just find themselves and, yeah, just grow and find themselves and be full adults. I'm speaking from experience. Take care of you. Do what you need to do for you, and don't ever hold yourself back to try to appease another person. Anyway, I'm getting too deep. But Patience got a lot to think about in this episode. So it is officially the day of the combine. I'm gonna skip to that. They having a combine. And Patience, she runs into Coop at school. Coop is actually talking to I think it's Amina. Amina, Preacher's daughter. They've been hanging out a lot because we know since Coop isn't really doing music like that anymore. We actually he actually has a real job, and he's working double time. He got an extra mouth to feed his daughter because her mom Mo is dead, all because of Coop, really. So she's actually bringing Amina to the combine. She's just hanging out with her, and they was talking, and Coop was really asking her like, I just want to, check on you and see if everything is okay. I know you and your dad went on this road trip to kind of get your mind off what's going on with your mama. Because we know, baby want to know what happened to her mama. And I can, I understand it. I'm not going to lie. Baby want to know what happened to her mama. But she ends up running into Patience while she's talking to Amina. Amina was actually saying something about, nope. I remember Amina was telling Coop something about her having a friend that she didn't know if she could should she cut off, because this friend, he is doing stuff and getting in trouble, and she ain't really down with that. And Coop pretty much told her, I'm getting ahead of myself, but Coop pretty much told her, and I'm gonna come back. But Coop pretty much told her to everybody, some people are worth being loyal to and some people are not. But at the end of the day, you need to do what's best for you. And as a real friend, if they're a real friend and you doing what's best for you, they would understand regardless, because that's what friends are for. And that kind of she kind of took her own advice with that, because as I was saying, she actually ran into Patience back at the combine. And Olivia Big Mouth, she blurted out about the tour, and Coop was feeling some kind of way. It was hella awkward between her and Patience. I really want to know what's going to happen between those two, because I don't see their relationship lasting. I mean, they love each other, but right now it seems like their lives are just going in two totally different directions. And yeah, I'm interested to see what they going to do with all of that. But at the combine, everybody played their hearts out. Y'all hear my husband in there. He know I'm recording. Anyway, so at the combine, everybody played their hearts out. And JJ, he wanted to play QB. And like everybody told him earlier before, don't do that. You only played that position for only so long. He did it anyway. Bummed out. But he came back. He did his thing. And towards the end of the episode, we get Coop and Patience. They had that conversation, and Patience was like, I don't know if I want to do the tour. And Coop pretty much told her, go ahead on and do that. And Patience was like, well, you should come with me. And Coop was like, no, that ain't really what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I gotta be here for Preach and Amina and because she's still feeling guilty about the passing of her mother. And we also, back to little Amina, since her picture up here, like this little girl is, yeah, sorry guys, my mic cut off. But like I was saying, little bitty Amina, she is the epitome of her mama. And Coop, he really need to get a handle on it. I know she's a young girl, but she is really going down the wrong path. She has made a whole entire, what you call it, the little drawing board the FBI do with all the murders that happened so far in Crenshaw has been connected to Coop, which is kind of, yeah, that's suspect. I get it. And that baby, she's putting two and two together, and I think she is realizing that Coop may or may not have had something to do with her mama's murder, and she determined to find out. And I think they need to go ahead on and tell her the truth before she find out on her own and end up doing something that could land her in juvenile detention, because she is her mother's daughter. She's not letting up. She's lying. She's being manipulative, and they need to get a handle on that, because yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that. But towards the end of the episode, I'm gonna skip on ahead. Everybody, all three of the boys, the team is back. They all got offers. JJ, Jordan, and Spencer, I think they're all gonna be playing at the same school. And Asher, he was having a hard time during this episode because, JJ ended up getting a scholarship that was originally Asher's scholarship, and he kind of, felt a way about it. But he ended up getting over it, and ultimately he came to the realization, maybe, I love football, but maybe I wasn't meant to be a player. And I knew this, and I'm just like, it was obvious. Like, dude, you're meant to be a coach. You're good at the game, but you're great at being a coach. So I'm looking forward to see where he goes with this, what's in store for Asher. And yeah, that was the end of this episode. So on that note, what y'all think about Coop and Patience? Do y'all think they will be able to stand the test of time? Do you guys think their relationship will survive this tour? So that's all I got to say about that, you guys. I'm gonna be trying to getting ready to do this Queens review. Y'all can check that out. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to get that up by tonight, y'all. It's late. I know I said I have both of them up today, but chat, I'm tired. But let me know what y'all think about that, and yeah, hit me up down below in the comments, and I will see you guys